so far, the notes I have is guilty. We have to figure out if they're innocent from this. But hi. Why? Hello, my lovelies. We're going to be watching the Milgram music drama series, if I'm understanding this correctly. And I hope I'm not offending people when I'm saying this, but it feels like it's a very Danganronpa interactive, you choose who is innocent, who is telling the truth kind of esque music series. And I'm very interested in the idea of seeing not only people chose and what people believed, because obviously, like, I'm coming this super late. Right? So it's like, oh, what choices did people make? Each of the characters' first trials. Each character that we're going to be going through has killed somebody. However, we have to decide whether it was justified or not, or whether they are innocent or not, I guess. The votes happen every single music video, I guess? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. And then we go through the first trials of everybody, and then the choices that we make of whether we say that they're probably good or bad give us a different music video for the second and third trials. I'm presuming this is not completed, but I have no idea. So it looks like they haven't completed this yet, which means that we get to enjoy it and like join in on reacting to it for the third series. It looks like this specific playlist by Everett is the watch order plus the drama series, so it's probably just add-ons to kind of help us understand the characters or anything of the like, which does add a little bit of a hefty time to this reaction, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be all good, you know? So we'll see about how well this goes. I did already watch this first video, just to kind of get an understanding of it, but I never saw anything else afterwards. But for the sake of the reaction, and also for the sake of people who don't know what Milgram is, then we'll watch this together. Like I said, I've already seen this. Part, so it's not new to me, but it's very interesting. My water. His whole stick of being like, I'm not a bunny, don't ever call me that, is so funny. Look at my horns. The production for this must be like so much. The production for this should be like insane, honestly.
お前の仕事はこの監獄ミルグラムの看守だ。囚人どもの管理をすればいいんだ。どうだ？簡単だろ？その上3食昼寝もついてる。最高な職場だろ？このミルグラムには今10人の囚人が収監されてる。どいつもこいつもパッと見シュッとした見た目の奴らだけどね。騙されんじゃねえぞ。あいつらは漏れなく人殺しだ。ただどうやって何があって何を思ってあいつらが人の命を奪ったのかはわからねえ。その真相と理由を解明すんのも看守であるお前の仕事だ。その上で囚人たちを許すかどうか決めてくれ。そうだ。看守であるお前には許す許さないを決める権利がある。どうやってあいつらの罪を分かればいいのかって？拷問？脅迫？いやいや、そんな前時代的なことをする必要はねえ。ミルグラムでは奴らの心象風景を歌と映像にして抽出することができる。お前はそれを見て、聞いて、楽しんでるだけでいい。どうだい？すげえご機嫌なシステムだろ？まあ、一定の時間を空けないと使えないし、一度に全ての心象を取り出せるわけじゃないのがたまに傷だけどね。まあ、じっくり行こうや。囚人番号順に一人一人観察していけばいいんだ。厳密にはちょっと意味が違うんだが、ミルグラムは三神性ってのを取っている。お前はあいつらの罪を許すか許さないかを
You have the right to vote once a day whether you think they are innocent or guilty. The amount of voting is so interesting. Like, because here's like something that I think is so interesting. This brings back to Alien Stage that we did react to recently, right? Where the idea is that if you are like, it's very based off of the idol and entertainment culture, where it's like, even if you aren't necessarily the best, if you are popular, you will always get voted, right? Or more votes, and so on and so forth. You are very likely to go through because of just being popular and because you're liked. It's gonna be interesting how the music videos may potentially portray people as something, and then us as like the viewers are going to interpret that as something completely different, so to speak. And that may quite literally change the way that we're going to be seeing all of this, because like people are just going to vote on who they think is their favorite, regardless of whether they're innocent or guilty. And I know there's going to be people who are going to be voting based off of whether they like the character or not, and rather than whether they're innocent or not. I'm very just curious how much of that actually affects people's decision in a series like this, because typically people will do that, but you know, it's very interesting to see. And then we only I guess finished season 2, so we haven't even gone into season 3 yet, or like the third trials, I'm guessing. So that's gonna be interesting. Also, hi water. Hello moonstone.
それによって見方が変わっちまうこともあるかもね。何が出てくるかわかんねえぜ。それもこの仕事の醍醐味だと思ってくれや。一曲聴いたくらいで何を許せばいいのか、何を許さなきゃいいのかわかんねえよって。確かにな。さっき言った通り、一度に全てがわかるわけじゃねえからね。
It's also interesting that we're not going to know a lot of everything, even with the first trial, that we're forced to vote. We have to just rely strictly on our... We have to just rely on instinct, and that's crazy. We just know that they've all killed somebody. We just need to figure out whether they're justified in it or not. I'm doing good. We're reacting to Milgram, which is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be like a very ding and rompa but actual consequences matter situation.
Milgram 第1週開始だ。
Oh, it's a good concept. It's a severely good concept. I'm just wondering how much of this is gonna end up being bias behavior. I'm wondering if the fandom is at odds with people, with one another, you know? I would love to experience the voting process for one of these and just see from an outside perspective how people behave during this time period. I think that would be insane. I think it would be absolutely insane, you know? I think it would be very, very funny. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this, and I hope you guys in chat are also excited to see how Milgram behaves, because this feels very much like a Ding and Rompa-esque thing, and I would love for you guys to also interact where you're able to, whether you like this, whether you think they're innocent, whatever have you. So I think this is the guard, right? So we're the prisoner guard, or prison guard. So we're called S, and we have a shit ton of keys on us. Is this just straight up the voice trailer? Okay. So this is us. We sound unsure of ourselves. Ah, because we don't have any memory. Prisoner number 1. None of them have memory, I think. Oh. Okay. Misfortune around. I don't know what the fuck was just said. I don't know any of what was just said. Hold up. So then that should mean something instead? Then that should mean I something instead? Is that what is being said? Lone, then that should mean I alone instead. I have no idea. Something me, so something I can't understand. Tell me so blank I can understand something. I'm sure that if I look at the comments, someone will have already written out what is potentially like the conversation. Tell me so even I can understand. Thank you, thank you. She's so cute. They're so young. They just make decisions on what you like or don't like. Oh, what? I can't be bothered? They're so young.
何してんだよ。今度はお前が自己紹介すんのが礼儀だろ。こんなの許されるわけねえだろ。人権侵害だ。絶対訴えてやるからな、てめえ。
Everyone else something is having fun, weren't they? It's not is. Everyone else something having fun, weren't they? Was having, you're right. What about them? What is it that, wait, what is it, or why is it something me? Why is it something, okay. Okay. Why is it just me? Ah, thank you. See, chat's smarter than I am for this. Wait, did she say how old she was? 16. High schooler.
怖いこととか痛いことはやめてね。私のしたことが悪いかどうかなんて他の人にはわからないよ。私がどんなに辛い思いをしたかわかりっこないんだもん。
For doing horrible things to me. It's your fault for doing horrible things to me. Oof. I mean, see, there is a very specific like justification on doing things for self-defense, but that kind of depends. Oh, our first like majorly older boy. 28.
君の目的が何なのかはわかりませんが、こんなまだるっこしい真似は必要ありません。さっさと俺を殺せば済む話ですよ。
Not dead. Yeah, that's definitely not dead. Or they're definitely not dead. I finally understand the value of what I've been doing, or what I've been doing. People, wait, no, huh? That's not doing. Duh. People of, huh? Okay. I finally understand the value of what I've been looking people up. Looking? Could be.
どうも、椎名真昼、22歳です。ふつつか者ですが、よろしくお願いします。帰れないのは困っちゃうんだけど、まあいいかな。帰ってももう何もないし。それ
No
に
family?
看守さんと話してるの楽しいよ。
It's like that is love? It's like that is love? There had to be someone talking about love.
39歳で
God damn!
君の世代からしたらもう
I'm a middle-aged man from your perspective. God damn! It's love, that is love. Ah.
10人の人間を拉致監禁するなんて君一人でできるわけがないよね。裏にどんな組織が
I mean, this is a prison, essentially.
そいつらの目的が何なのか考えるだけで気が遠くなるね。
I'm so dumb. Why did I have to... I was gonna say diva because I didn't see this asterisk and I'm like, diva? Why did I have to dream? Oof. Ooh. 12?
これからよろしくお願いします。
Her stickers or something is...
と言いますが、今看守さ
Is
ん
it
が
what
行
you're
って
doing
い
to
る
us?
行為も犯罪なのではないですか？まあ私は法律よりも大事なものがあると思いますので、それで看守さんを軽蔑したりはしませんよ。
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry for breaking the... And then it's some form of item. I'm sorry for breaking the rules. Oh, this is gonna get really fucking triggering. I know it. I know it. There's gonna be some really, really uncomfortable videos. I know this.
こういうの良くないと思うよ。警察とか出てくる前にやめときなよ。いや、本当にわ。
As a note, by the way, my lovelies, remember as a note, because I just realized I don't think I clarified this. All of them have the potential of being a killer, like a genuine, like they're guilty. It's not like only one of them is guilty and all of them are innocent. No, any one of them could be innocent or guilty, as a note, right? So, any one of them could literally any one of them could be innocent or guilty. It's not like a very specific amount. Like there's like 3 people who are guilty and 3 people who are innocent. Like it's not like that. Any of them could be guilty. Any of them could be innocent. It is we're going individually based off of that. We're working based off of the individual like aspect of them, you know? My love? It wasn't supposed to be this way.
ゆずりはことこ
Oh,
20歳
cute.
それ以外は今のところ喋る気はないわ。そちらの手の内がわからない間はね。あなた看守なわけだし、私たちのことをよく知っ
It's
てるもんね。
interesting how I will say the outfits are so interesting. They're not all in the same outfit necessarily. They have variants for the outfits to make them different. This is jarring me. Use your thinking brains. What is this? This feels so good. This feels so. It could be like this feels so good. That's interesting. Also, let's see if the okay. Then what should I have done instead? Tell me so even I can understand. I can't be bothered. Everyone else was having fun, weren't they? What about them? Was it just me? Foo. Oh, foo. It's your fault for doing horrible things to me. Not dead. Yeah, she's definitely not dead. I finally understand the value of what I've been robbing people of. Is best girl, okay, crazy. Is this love? This is love. I'm so dumb. Why did I have to dream? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for breaking the rules. My life, it wasn't supposed to be this way. Foo-foo, this feels so good. Tits? No. Okay. That's interesting though. Going through the voice trailers, we already kind of get a little bit of their personalities. We already get a little bit of their personalities, but we're not gonna judge them immediately. We're not gonna judge them immediately. We'll see what happens. But we're getting the very first music video now, which is going to be S's music video. So we're not actually getting a prisoner yet. We're still getting the guard for this next one, but we're getting. So this is how the music video is gonna start looking towards. But we're getting S's music video. Undercover. Undercover. Also, 2 seconds. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 boxes. Where at least if this is 000, this might be theirs. But there's 10 on the floor, 1 with them. What is this reminding me of? This is a very anime opening-esque. Over the 7. Goodness grief. What? And then what they all went through, maybe? And this is the last girl. Oh. Yeah, each of them and what, like... The murders. Each of the people they killed? So that's what we're expecting to see for all the other music videos. Like the way that it's kind of like set up, right? It's a music video first where the storytelling comes in. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Also, yeah, it's very anime opening-esque. It's very anime opening-esque. It's very, especially because it's the showcases all of the characters that are going to be involved, obviously, right? And then it's like showing them in multitude of ways. Where it's like them regularly, them tied up, or like kind of like binded of some sort, and then like, you know, them killing. It's interesting. It is definitely interesting seeing the like S be the one to like talk about all this, and also seeing the prisoners and like their slight behaviors in each of these too. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be such an interesting one. This is gonna be such an interesting one. We're gonna be going through this quite a bit. I think this is gonna be fun. This is definitely gonna be fun. What is the next one? So this one's gonna be, is this just this is gonna be probably talking about the first trial. Like this will be talking about the very first trial that all of them are gonna go through. So okay, so this is the very first trial trailer. So his song is called Weakness. Umbilical? Like umbilical cord? Oh. I'm so curious what the music video is gonna be about with these songs. He's just like, I want the death penalty? Okay. He is the one that was like had a lover in his thing, I believe. Is it bad that I don't trust anybody that has an innocent vibe in this? Is it bad that I'm really not trusting any person that has like this whole innocent vibe? If they don't want to die, then they clearly are bad. I'm just an old man. Oh, I love this voice. Is this the kid? Yeah, this is the kid. Oh, god damn. Me? This is really well designed, can I say? Why does this sound like a Lisa song? Why does this sound like a Lisa song? You guys know what I'm talking about. This sounds like this is the opening to freaking like Sword Art Online or like the Irregular Magic High School. Like that old school version of Lisa. Goodness. Is this the same? Made by the same people who made Alien Stage? No, it isn't. It is older than Alien Stage, if I'm correct. Yes, this came out 4 years ago. This came out 4 years ago. Okay, I'm not looking at the comments because my worry about looking at the comments is that the comments are going to say something regarding like future songs, because people will go to like, people will watch what happened and then come back to the comments and be like, damn man, my first interpretation of this, and then the reality of this is, oh god, oh no, you know. But ooh, God, this feels like it's gonna be so interesting to see all of their songs. Okay, all right, chat. We're gonna go through the very first. Music video now. After learning a little bit more about Haruka, which it's something. Learning more about Haruka is giving us quite a bit. So now we're going to see his music video and see his memories of what may or may not have happened, or what his feelings on the matter is. We'll see. Does the VA of the guard sound familiar to anyone else? There's a lot of good, like, there's a lot of VAs who sound very, like, familiar. So look at them. Okay, so this is Haruka's music video called Weakness. Okay. Something happened when he was younger, potentially, or something regarding kids, because he was really terrified of the kid. Or not the kid. Not terrified, but... Yes, it was me. Ah. Huh. There's so many things that are running in my head going through this music video. And I'm just... He's blaming his younger self. There's just so many things running through my head. I have to go through this music video again. There's so many things running through my head through this, and it's jarring. It's interesting that the way that the tone of the music video or not the music video, not the song itself, the actual like animation. It goes between like drawn and like this kind of like 3D like almost like magazine-esque like placements of items and here and there, right? It seems like he keeps fighting against like his younger self. He keeps thinking about his younger self and like the memories that his younger self has made, where it looks like it's like his mother, and then it looks like it seems like it's his mother, his dog, and like a childhood friend. But we don't see anything that comes up from this childhood friend situation, which might be something that we will learn later. We don't really see too much of it, but like one of the big key things that has happened, right, is that he keeps wanting this, like, these kinds of relationships. He keeps wanting people to see him, and it results in him kind of going a little cuckoo, it looks like. We see him trying to chase after his dog. We see the dog prints, and they start kind of going a little haywire. There's blood around. I'm presuming it's blood. It seems like it is intended to be that way. But then he has it on his hands. He's not realizing what he's doing until this part. And then he's saying that he's becoming a victim. And then he killed something. I don't know if it's the dog or not. See, the thing with this one in particular seems like I keep having to remind myself that them being in prison doesn't entirely mean that they've killed multiple people. It means that at the very least they've killed one person. But I don't know what like the implication is. In this one, this seems like he's killed multiple people. It seems like he's killed like 2 people. He killed... Okay. It seemed like he killed the dog, and then his behavior has gotten his mother to turn away from him. Is this a... I'm trying to think, is this a situation where... I'm wondering, is this a situation where because of him, like, when people leave or abandon him, he kind of goes insane and he kills them himself? Like, the dog runs away and then he kills the dog for abandoning him. The mother leaves and then he kills the mom, or like that kind of ordeal. It's... there's so many like theories, and there's not enough information, or at least not enough information that like I can interpret. But it keeps looking like he goes crazy after his deeds, and then he wakes up and realizes what he's done, which, you know, this is killing his younger self here, like killing who he used to be. But when the light comes in, he's not covered in blood. Or whatever the implication is of this like scratchy kind of like behavior. But the spotlight's on him with someone below him and blood all around. Hold on. He only wakes up. He wakes up this time. And he woke up like this time? Are they different? It doesn't look like they're different. It looks like they're same. It almost seems like the younger him is also a whole other him, so maybe a split personality. It does make it feel that way. It does feel that way. Like, I was thinking that there was going to probably be at least 1 or 2 characters in this series that's gonna have like this very split personality, but I'm not sure whether or not that's actually him in this situation. I don't know whether or not like he would be the split personality, you know? So we'll see. We're gonna make a poll if I can remember where the fuck my poll is. Are they innocent or guilty? We're gonna do a little mini poll based off of our community, and we're gonna make this short. We're gonna just make this 3 minutes. No extra votes. It's just gonna be based off of what you guys believe. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. It seems like he has a split personality and he keeps kind of not liking the way his younger self was. His younger self was more happy, more innocent, had a lot of people surrounding him, right? But then as he got older, he started pulling away so much more. And then he also kind of became more obsessive against himself. And he keeps saying that he's at fault, he's the victim, he was wrong, and like all of these little details, but I don't know. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Poll time! Poll time. I think innocent. I reckon he blames himself for what happened, but it wasn't directly him. I wonder if he went into like a maniac state when he was younger, killed his like dog, right? And he felt so guilty over it that he pulled himself away from everybody. But then he went into another maniac state, like when he was older, and that's why he's now in jail. But it's interesting because he has very little memory. He's not interested in his age, but I feel like it's more like he has no memory of a lot of what he does, right? It seems like he's just kind of like out of it. So I don't know. The dog might have attacked the friend. He killed the dog, but everyone thought he killed the girl too. Potentially. Wasn't the point of Milgram that everyone was guilty? No. The point of Milgram is that everyone's a killer. Whether they're innocent or guilty is based off of what we decide. Do we think that they're innocent or do we think that they're guilty? It's up to us to see whether or what we believe in. They're all guilty of murder. We're just figuring out if the kills are justified or whatever reason. Exactly. But I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are. Do you guys think that, like, based off the information that we have, do you guys think that they're innocent in what they did? We know that they killed somebody. Do we think that they're innocent in what they killed? But here's the thing, right? If everyone thought that he killed a girl, this was when he was younger. Who did he kill? Like, is it that he's just getting put now at fault for the death of this girl? Or is it like he killed someone else? And but the problem is that he's thinking first about this girl's death. Or maybe the dog's death, or whatever have you. You know what I mean? I thought that they killed multiple times. It was a specific murder they're looking into. As we don't know. We genuinely don't know. We just know that they killed somebody. We don't know whether they might have killed multiple people in their past. We don't know anything. We're looking into their memories, and this is what their memories are telling us. By the way, this is the information their memories are telling us, for better or for worse. I think he's innocent. It seems like he doesn't know what he's doing when he kills, so insanity plea. It could be insanity plea. I feel like this is not the kill that he's being sentenced for. I feel like we're being shown this and like we really don't have enough of the information. I'm curious if we're going to see whether or not like I'm curious whether we're going to see whether or not there's more information regarding if it was a yes or no. Also, by the way, if you guys are looking for the VAs in English, this is the VA in English, or like in English writing. I want it to be pitied and loved weakling. I want it to be a pitied and loved weakling. Hold on. He wanted to be a weakling. Someone who nobody would suspect is capable of killing. Although everyone is capable of killing. Interesting. Interesting. But either way, so by my community's vote, he would be declared guilty, right? We will see whether he's declared guilty in the second trial, because I don't know what the vote is on whether people voted for him to be guilty or not. We will see what he was voted on later, okay? But my community is saying that they would vote him guilty. I think insanity plea makes the most sense, but I have a really bad gut feeling that he's still guilty. I don't think this is the murder that we're supposed to be seeing. I don't think that this is the murder that we're supposed to be realizing. I don't know. There's something off about the way that this was portrayed. It feels like we're focusing more on what happened when he was younger rather than what happened now that got him in jail. So that was Haruka. That was Haruka's first trial. We'll see how that goes. And we get to learn a little bit about Yuno, though. We got to learn a little bit about Yuno, so That's interesting. It is something that we're gonna see a little bit of regarding the music video. I don't think we're gonna know what she did though in the music video. I also don't think that we're gonna know a lot about what she did. With this information, now let's see whether we believe she's innocent. Okay? So, we're gonna watch her music video and we'll see what happens. So this is her music video. This is gonna be her memories. This is gonna be her memories told in song and music video about supposedly the murder, or maybe just what it is, you know. Become the girl you like. Okay. I messed up, I found up. Okay. Lovesick girl. She popped the balloon, yeah. And then she just results in herself again. This is gonna be so hard. What? We have to figure out if they're innocent from this? This is a cute girly pop song. What the fuck? Is it poll time now? Yeah, Okay. Okay. So this is very clearly a girl who's in love, who's kind of like wanting to change herself into all of these different types of girls that her crush likes, right? Like the different types of her. But it's not her, it's just her stacking lies on top of lies for them to like her. It's like, oh, if the warmth is fading, let's reload the warmth. Let's she's like changing and finding another thing that might keep them interested. even when she's not really happy with it, whether it be a bunch of gifts and different things, different shoes, like whatever have you, that changes more about her. And then when the spiral staircase, which I will say it, like, because considering that this is called umbilical, the spiral staircases do look like DNA almost, like the DNA finally like mixes and like you know, becomes one, which is her popping the balloon of like all of these different like types, I guess, of her. You know, she's now up these stairs as herself the entire time. And it's probably he's leaving. He's letting go of her, and it's just her now. She wanting to continuing this. Actually, in the minute XXX, clearly we see a gift with a specific shape. You need to analyze it like that. Dude, no, it's like, this is so tough. The thing is that, and like you can see here, if you wanted me to go like that, you can see even here, like there's nothing in the balloon. It's just the regular balloon. The entirety of this whole staircase, probably of her going up towards like this love for him, is breaking, you know? And she's just herself able to let go of the balloon. None of this talks about... So, presuming, right, the person that she killed was the person that she liked, who didn't like her back, who was leaving her, and she had to keep changing herself to keep him, but he wasn't into it. And then, you know, she finally realized that, you know, it's all lies. So she killed him? I'm so confused, but I'm invested. I really don't know about this one. I don't know. This one makes me wonder so much. But according to you guys, my lovelies, you guys believe that she is still guilty. But why do you believe she's still guilty? Or why do you believe she's guilty? That's the better question. Like, with obviously just from the video, not from anything more, not if you already know what the second trial is, but like, why do you see her as guilty? I think that there's something... I don't get the vibe that she's guilty, but I do, like, I don't get the vibe that she's guilty, but it's not necessarily from this music video. It's more about the way that she behaved in the voice drama, which I know I'm not supposed to really use the voice drama as like the indicator, but it's the way her personality adds to this situation. I don't know. For the information we've been given, I don't see, like, I don't... this is so difficult. I don't want to put guilty. I feel like I should put guilty. The way that she put up this entire front, like, facade is something I would put guilty for. But when she started kind of slowly coming out of that facade, right, in that voice drama, I want to say that she's innocent. Seeing this music video gives me nothing, though. This music video gives me nothing for this. Is it because of mental illness or fully aware? That's the question. Essentially, or is it like is it out of self-defense? It doesn't even have to be mental illness. It could be mental illness. It could be self-defense. It could be a complete accident, right? She's being accused of murder, but she like for example, like she was trying to stop a murder from happening and she got accused of it. You know what I mean? There's so many different little things that could be the case. Even if they killed someone, the viewers have the right to deem them innocent or guilty. Exactly. I don't know. I feel like I'm so absolutely wrong here. I personally think Haruka specifically for Haruka in particular, I feel like it's mental illness, but I think it's like there's something completely like awful with the way that it happened. I feel like it's probably a yandere situation. Honestly, it probably, like, this is probably the innocent part, and then she's actually a yandere. Like, high key. That's what I'm thinking. I feel like it has to be like if she's guilty, it's because of yandere situation. I don't know, dude. This is crazy. It's insane. It's insane to think that this is her first trial video though. But according to chat, she is considered guilty. So we will see what happens. Okay? The next one is Futa. I'm literally having such a hard time getting a read on any of them. Dan, sorry. This came out 4 years ago. Okay. Touch to start. Okay. Sweater? At the game center? Ah, wait, that's so cute. Wait, RPG style. Hello? Me about to take notes real quick. Okay, cha. Hi, Remy. Okay. Did he commit arson? The words until you're bruised. It seems like cyberbullying. Am I wrong? This sounds like cyberbullying. Stop showing me RPGs. I'm gonna say yeah, he's innocent. Hi, Cowie. Don't tell me he's like a... Don't tell me he's someone who thinks that the justice he can do in-game can translate into real life. Where it's like, he can be a vigilante. Like, this castle is the game center, and he's going to defeat the final boss, and it's a real-life person. And he thinks he can... oh, yeah, he's definitely... oh, he's definitely thinking that, ain't he? He's seeing the blood, and this is him in real life. Yeah, no. This is a real life kill. Switch. And now he's hiding. You're the crazy one, Bun. It feels like it's a cyberbully situation. Okay? Hear me out. It feels like it's a big cyberbully situation where it's a circumstance of he's following like this whole cyberbully. He's like, oh, these guys are bad guys. We're gonna hunt them down. We're gonna fight them. We're gonna, you know, give them problems because that's the justice that we can do. Like the voice of the people, right? But then it ends up being a situation where he does something that everyone is like, although everyone started cheering for him, everyone starts slowly disappearing when he realizes what the actual real problem was. He killed someone. And now everyone is turned against him instead of like fighting with or like agreeing with him. It's Okabean's first apprentice, not theirs. Archon. Hi, Oka. I love the red hair guy already. I know, right? You know. The castle is the dude's house he saw harassing the girl. Yeah. Sorry, I thought like honestly, it could have been in the game station, and he could also be like he could have also gone into the game station to that room and killed the guy, right? But yeah, the dude's house he saw harassing the girl, killed the girl. Yeah, killed the guy. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, he's very mentally ill. Oh my god, who did he kill? Probably the guy who was harassing the girl. Is this a form of parasocialism? No, I mean, if like he's seeing a girl in real life getting harassed, like he, you know, I don't think it's parasocialism to like defend her. Is it parasocialism to kill him? I don't think it's a parasocialism to kill him though. He's schizophrenic, potentially, maybe some form of schizophrenia, possibly. All of them seem like they have some form of mental illness, guys. I call innocent based on insanity. Again, he definitely didn't know what he was doing. But I think, okay, guys, but hear me out. This feels like one of those things where it's like you are so internet like hooked that you don't remember what is the internet and what is reality. Hear me out, because there's people who literally live so in depth in the internet and like the online sphere that they think that they can do whatever and it's fine, because you know it's fine to do it online, but it's not fine to do it in real life. Like the idea of you play a game, you defeat the bad guy in a game, and you're considered the winner, the hero. But then when you do it in real life, you are considered a killer. An idea. There is people who are actively like that kind of madness, you know? But yeah, that would be schizophrenia at that point, realistically. Or insanity, you know, at that point. I don't know. It's this one's a lot harder for me because I'm just in love with the RPG aspects like way too much. Okay, chat's vote is that this person is innocent or like justified. Right. So, innocent, or we're showcasing whether they're innocent or guilty of the crime. So we're saying that he is innocent or justified realistically of this crime. So, I don't know. Because here's the thing. That level of like insanity, it would be innocent based off of insanity, right? But also, if he was saving this girl, hold on. Let me emphasize this. If he was doing this to save the girl from harassment, understandable, right? But my worry is that we're going to get this twisted and he actually killed the girl. My worry is we're getting this twisted and he actually killed the girl instead of the guy. Like the girl was like a bad, or not a bad person, but like the girl was someone like he liked or something like that, and he killed her. I don't know. I'm worried we're gonna get this twisted when we see the second trial. When we see the second trial, that might come to the situation. I would vote he's innocent, but I'm very hesitant to say he's innocent in a good way, or like he's justified in a good way. There's too many possibilities, and you guys have to base this all entirely off just the video and your gut feeling, you know, and also the audio drama. But the audio drama does come after all of this, so technically the audio drama isn't supposed to be like involved in our decision making. It's just to help us here. That would be pretty bad, messed up. Yeah, there's a lot of ways this could go. It's like Mike Tyson said, social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. Exactly. But see, the thing that's driving me like interested, right, is that he feels it's this whole ordeal, right? And I'm kind of wondering this picture, because this looks like a coffin. This looks like a coffin. This looks like this is trying to say like I don't know. I'm reading this as like RP, like role play, but I'm also looking at this and I'm like, I wonder if this is RIP, like rest in peace, you know? But I don't know. But it's this whole idea that bring it on, those who believe in justice will assemble and get together to like do good against these bad guys. And then he does this, and he thinks everyone's in agreement with him until he realized, you know, that. Hold on. Congratulations, you brought justice to the world. But this is a warning. This is a warning that you will bring justice to the world. This is an interesting thing. Also, he's level 132 at this point. He started at level 23 here. I'm so interested in seeing how well this is gonna go, especially because he's now terrified. He's now seeing like the consequences. Oh, dude, don't be like this, dude. Log off, touch some grass every once in a while. Literally. Alrighty, that's Futa. That's Futa. So now, all right. Okay, time to go for the song. Time to listen to the song then. Time running out. It looks like a... Hold up. Knife, the like cutting of like the hands, blood. They're telling her to leave. Oh, her stuff's all on the ground. With blood? Oh, the rope and everything. Oh no, it's water. It's a water bottle. Oh, it's torment that she keeps going through in school. Okay. She's just getting tormented in school every day, and that's why she's saying it'll constantly happen. Her old friends? A crow. A murder. Did she like push her into the river? Oh no, that's just a stab. The girls that were taking the picture of her. The white flower. Hanging or stabbing. Okay, this is the first time we're actually like we're seeing like a full like we know like who she killed and we know why really she killed. Like this is the most like straightforward music video, which makes me kind of worried if this is the most straightforward music video. Interesting. Huh. Is it justified to kill one of the bullies if she is constantly getting bullied and it is a reoccurring situation where she's not getting out of this bullying situation? It's very obvious, but it's also the thing of like, is killing justifiable in a bullying situation? If it's in self-defense, then maybe, but the thing is that it's very clear that this girl, the girl that she killed, wasn't attacking her. Self-defense only technically works if it's equal levels of, like, harm, right? If they were going to kill her, then she's allowed to kill them. That's the level of, like, self-defense that is justifiable in law. Like, you can only self-defense the same equivalence of what they're gonna do to you, you know? While she was being bullied, and that is terrible, she was of sane mind when committing murder. Technically, we don't really know that. She could have been insane, like she could have like lost her mind because of the bullying. But very clearly, at least with the voice audio, like the audio drama, right? With the audio drama, we do know that she acknowledges that like her doing this. She acknowledges that her doing this is because otherwise nothing was gonna change. But either way, things would have changed. But it's a matter of violence in school. Yeah, it's a violence in school situation. I don't know what the other situations are, but I don't think it's justified. It would be like saying violence at school is fine because they were bullied before they shot up the school though. Yeah. Maybe the last girl had nothing to do with the bully, just killed her because of not helping. Also true, it's like maybe the last girl is just watching, bystander effect, right? There's so much like this is like a hard guilty situation. Like you feel bad for her, right? You feel bad for her, but I don't think she's innocent. Not with this. Like she's not innocent in this. She was bullied and I feel awful for her. But one, we don't have any understanding of it. Doesn't seem like this specific girl did anything directly to help her. She just, or like directly to bully her, just she didn't help her. It seems absolutely like this is a situation where, yeah, this can't be considered self-defense. It cannot be considered self-defense, and especially this is an instigation situation because the other girl doesn't seem. Again, we don't know how far this goes, but the other girl doesn't seem like that's the case. I also agree. I don't think she's innocent for this. I don't think she's innocent for this. Okay, we'll try to go through one more, right? Because it is, then we'll have 5. We'll have 5 done, and then afterwards we'll do the other 5 next week, and then we'll see what we can get, how much we can get done. Okay, but thank you for the lurkies. Thank you. I'm interested in seeing the votes. My thing, right, is that even if we think they're guilty, the community might think otherwise. The community might like her, or they might think that she's innocent or anything like that, right? So we don't know how far that goes. Alrighty. Let's listen to the last song of the night then. Throwdown. What is this? He's a doctor. Don't tell me these are like poisonous plants. And he's feeding his patients these poisonous plants. Don't tell me. Okay, dead. Please don't forgive me. Pomegranate? Interesting. Someone's value? So he's a doctor who's also a really big gardener. And he puts these beautiful flowers into a container that will end up dying out because they're not attached to the root anymore. Meanwhile, in this form, it's a bunch of tags. What is that thing broken there? Glass? A vase? Ah! Flower person. Someone he was taking care of. Me holding my head going, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm choking, gonna scream on air. Uh-huh. The surgery doctor decided who gets a transplant and killing not valuable people? Marina's braining. I'm so confused. There's so many different interpretations for this. It's like a surgery doctor who, gets deciding who gets the transplant, not killing valuable people, right? Or it could be like it could actively be experimentation, where it's like this doctor is experimenting on his patients in order to keep them, to try and make sure that they're alive in order to see if they can, but it's not working, It could be a lot of different things, honestly. But I guess in this situation, it's a matter of if you're a doctor, right? Do you for this person to be a doctor and he's losing patients? At some point, there was a patient that he lost that was too much, right? That he's just given up. What would be what would it be? So did he take needed organs that were meant for others, took them to transfer into their loved one? Possibly. It's possible. Maybe he tried to get his familiar, his familiar in the list, and he rejected all other people without minding. It's possible that he's just not caring enough about other people who he's supposed to be in charge of. Yeah. It could I think you have the best idea, Remy. He's taking all the good parts of other patients and putting it into this patient that he's trying his best to like help cure. Because this flowery creature that comes to life has all of these beautiful like roses and like flowers on them, like different parts to be alive, to stay alive. And he was so happy to see them alive, and then they crumbled because that's not it. And then they ripped a tag, which is like maybe another attempt or something like that. I'm not sure. But they seem to be taking like good flowers. They seem to be taking good flowers and putting that, like, using them for something. I just don't know how much of this is like straight up he's like killing people. How much of this is killing people? How much of this is like transplant surgery? I'm not sure. What I'm thinking about is the people here, right? It's him saying something, and then these girls are like crying, right? And then him saying something over here, and they're also angry, like, why is this not working? Right? It's like he's giving bad news after bad news to different people. Because I don't think these are the same, right? I don't think this is the same. Yeah, I don't think that's the same. Yeah, it's not. So it's like giving bad news to bad news to bad news. Or giving bad news to a bunch of these different people and having pomegranate. Why? I feel like something significant about this. But he doesn't feel remorseful over why he's doing this. He doesn't feel like he's remorseful over this. Shidou is a 2-1 guilty verdict. I think he's also guilty. Depending on how we see this, there's no justification for a doctor to let go of his patient or to utilize other patients in order to like save a patient. There's no justification. I don't think there's a single justification for this. Probably even each flower means something that I don't have the IQ to get completely. I feel like a body part does make the most sense though. Like organs, limbs, etc. Like it kind of could make sense, and especially the idea that like he's putting them into like these kind of jars. I've seen where like, you know, you can put like when, you know, surgery happens, you put the organs into like containers in order to preserve them for the surgeries and stuff. He was cutting parts of flowers, not the whole thing was transferred. Yeah, not the whole thing was transferred, and it was the good parts of flowers, it looked like. But my question is a matter of these tags, because it feels like it's an experiment at this point. Not to mention a bunch of glass breaking around him is interesting, like around his bed and everything. But I don't know. This whole ordeal. This last part is what's driving me mad. Connecting you with me to keep you alive. You are still living. He is trying to keep this person alive to get them up. Lying replacing with hope. And this person it's just not working. I think it's what you and Remy said. Maybe to save a specific person, he took the good parts of many patients that he saw wouldn't make it, and in the end, it didn't work anyways. Yeah. He wants to die, so clearly, like, he doesn't really care too much at this point about, like, what truly will happen now. But yeah, I think this, like, so far, the notes I have is guilty, guilty, innocent, guilty, guilty. That's what chat is deciding. That's what chat's deciding right now. Everyone is pretty much damn guilty. We'll definitely see what happens. But I think you guys are right. That this one's an interesting one. I think the loved one died, and now he feels he let so many die just for his loved one to still die. Yeah, that he just doesn't want to live anymore. I fully believe that too. I fully believe that too. But it's like, it's the idea that, like, should you die for I think the moral argument with this one is, should you be considered a murderer for trying to save your loved one? And it's would you save your loved one at the cost and expense of many different people, many other people? I think that is probably the moral question in this one. To which it's not. You like saving one person for the life, like one person's life for in exchange for many people's lives is like not justified. It's not justified. And especially it doesn't matter the loved one even died, but even if the loved one lived, it wouldn't matter. It should not matter, you know. Okay. With that though, that is the first half of the first trial music videos. I am very, very interested in this, so I think this is going to be a very fun time for us to go through. I'm curious to see how much of our opinion is going to change from trial 1 to trial 2 when we get to trial 2. But we'll get to trial 2 another time, and we'll get to the second part of trial 1 another time. My hypothesis is still riding on the idea that this whole thing is that we're already all dead. Everyone is already dead, and we are the 11th prisoner, and our decisions on every single thing is going to affect the way that we are going to be treated as the 11th prisoner. But yes, thank you so much, my lovelies. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We'll definitely continue this another time. So I'm interested, I'm curious, I want to know more.